Hello and welcome everyone back to another video. My name is DJ Kat and today we're back with another banger video talking about PulseChain and why it's going to go viral. So thank you very much for tuning in. Again, we're going to be giving you guys the latest and greatest news about PulseChain. Today we're going to be also giving in a tutorial on how you can make passive income, how you can cash out, turn your profits into a passive income machine using a very low risk, providing liquidity within PulseChain that you guys probably haven't heard of. A lot of you guys have and have requested that I provide a tutorial for, and that is the StableSwap. So I'm going to show you guys how it works and what kind of returns you can expect and when should you use that. Okay, but before we get into that, a lot of great news today, just generally in PulseChain. It feels great. Obviously, in terms of the market, we are looking at one of those days where it is a huge correction. Everything's, again, once you look into things in a day-to-day basis, there's going to be a lot of noise, ups and downs. But in general, good news though, that yesterday Bitcoin did hit 100, I believe 103, up to $103,000. Yeah, $103,000. That's a huge milestone, guys. Okay, for in general in crypto, it was a big win, and Ethereum is doing really well. I think it touched 3.9 as well. So yeah, I mean, looking at the sacrifice funds, we are in profit. The sacrifice funds that Richard Hart, the average DCA entry price, we are in profit indeed. So it's feeling really great. Do remember, once Ethereum reaches 7,000 plus, that sacrifice is worth a billion. Imagine the power of Richard Hart's strategy, right? Which is the same strategy that he did with EHEX, okay, with rotating Ethereum over to Hex to do buybacks. Imagine he does the same strategy over in PulseChain's 4 Richard Hart core tokens, INC, Pulse, PulseX, PHEX. They're going to gain that exposure. This is why I call them true leverages of Ethereum, because Richard Hart, he's longing Ethereum, guys. We are a literal leverage on Ethereum. And there's a nice website that I actually really like to use. This one actually, yeah. Price appreciation simulator. Obviously, it is 651 million right now. But if we do 400 evenly, and then I think if we put it at, let's just say 170 million, it should add, no, not 170. Let's put 160. Just under 650 million in total. You can see 640. How much would the prices appreciate from today's prices? Let's say if Richard Hart decided to rotate tomorrow, okay, which I don't think obviously he's going to do. Ethereum has way more long side to go as well. Yeah, looking at that, look at this. The initial price, which is obviously 4 zeros and 8, it goes all the way to 1 cent. That's kind of my aspirational target for Pulse, and that's 165x. This is with a native coin, guys. This is not even looking at other leverages of Pulse. PulseX, on the other hand, slightly above Pulse, and that makes sense because we're on track with reaching a 1-to-1 parity with Pulse and PulseX, and then hopefully we surpass parities where PulseX will give you more Pulse, and then yeah, that's a 310x opportunity, which is why I mainly hold PulseX instead of Pulse. I don't hold really Pulse at all, other than for gas fees, because I know it is a 2x minimum leverage on Pulse. And then you have INC, the liquid gold. Here it says 1.3k. Hold on, wow, that's very high. Now I do understand with the fact that we have PulseX farms, there's probably going to be constant, sell pressure here and there. This is why I'd be very happy with a $300 INC price tag. And then you have PHEX, guys. Oh my God, here's quoting $11, a 400 something X. Now, again, with my realistic conservative price prediction is around $2. I'd be happy with $2 as well. Okay, just keep in mind, you want to have these milestones. Okay, that's how you become a disciplined investor. DCA on your way out, and then just play it safe. Okay, 2025 is going to be a crazy year. Are we going to be in a super cycle? I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. With Trump being, president, is bringing in very good, bullish news. Obviously, Gary Gensler. Imagine we replace Gary Gensler with a guy who's actually bullish on crypto. Oh my God, it would be so crazy. A catalyst for America, to remain the leading country for the crypto industry. Is holding 215,000 Bitcoin. We want to keep it that way and maybe even buy more, because guess what's the second biggest country that's holding Bitcoin? It's China. I think it's around 190, maybe 190,000 Bitcoin. So yeah, we don't want, the Chinese or basically any other country to surpass and be the leading country of that. Because guys, I mean, when you look at it, all the tokens are effectively, using the English language. Okay, all the stable coins are using the US dollar. So it doesn't make sense for the SEC to stifle that. It really does not make any sense. Instead of spending more time, hey, let's create a guideline. Let's actually write down the rules that we're suing people based on, magic rules or empty, rules that we don't really know. And obviously going after Richard Hart, I think they're spearing the people that they want to go after, because obviously Richard Hart had a big social media presence, so I guess he was a easy target to go for. At least that's what they thought. But let me tell you, you understand that once the dismissal case happens, Richard Hart won't stop there. I think he's actually going to go after the SEC, guys. You can look it up. 18 states already are suing the SEC. It is crazy. I'm telling you, it is crazy. Great times ahead of us, God willingly, of course. At the end of the day, I've seen a lot of people talk about the Black Swan event. I like to be an optimistic. I like to hope. I don't think, unless there's going to be some WWE3 kind of fear stuff, but I think those are generally sentiments that will fade away. I don't think we're going to reach a WWE3 at all, hopefully, but yeah, looking at generally in the crypto market today, again, don't expect too much. Don't be worried as well. This is absolutely fine. It's just noise. Whenever you look into this and you feel a little bit of self-doubt, number one, join my Telegram link description. Don't keep your thoughts within, because you might act on your emotional side. You might, be scared. Oh my God, am I actually in the right place, etc., etc. If you follow the green candles, the places that are showing profit, once you enter, you shouldn't expect any more profit. Look at that. Think about that S curve. Looking at XRP, looking at Solana. Solana is already $200 plus. Okay, it already was $11 in the bear market. So how many X's are we going to expect if you entered Solana now? You understand what I'm saying? So keep in mind, be the contrarian. Be where 99% of crypto investors and traders aren't yet. That's how you play it. What is the next turn in the altcoin season? Of course, Solana kicked it off. Solana is doing really great. Base chain, I think PulseChain's turn is really, really, really soon. I'm telling you, it's going to be viral. We're going to start off with this tweet. Just in, Binance teasing PulseChain listing, and I did talk about this yesterday. And then there's another one apparently from OKX, teases PulseChain relisting. Apparently, I guess I didn't know that. I didn't know PulseChain was actually listed already before, but obviously they removed it from their exchanges due to the SEC case. And then same thing with Uniswap, SoySwap. In eHex, you cannot trade Hex on Uniswap. You have to use an aggregator or another DEX. Just in, PulseChain and PulseX Treasury back in profit after 170,000 ETH purchase. Words decoded. Hart is Richard Hart. Pulse is PulseChain pegging PDAI pegging to the $1. Heartbeat fractional pulse. I like this. This is good stuff. So yeah, you can see the tweet here from OKX where they tweeted, the heartbeat of crypto is its community. Hold on. And then yeah, you can see this is the tweet from Binance that they tweeted yesterday. Turns out my pulse is pegged to Binance, with a picture of a heart, and then this was a GIF where it had a pulse. Hold on. Moving on. Yesterday the Hawk person, I don't know her. Her name is Haley Welch, Welch God. That's a reference to those sports. Anyways, yeah, she launched a token on Solana. Crazy. So it's not a shocker that actually it was a huge rug. But you know what? I'm actually surprised because it was the most blatant rug I've ever seen, compared to other celebrities, by the way. So you can see 97.5% supply in deploy wallet. Incredible stuff. You guys really outdid yourselves again. Really crazy. And I think they even had 50% sell tax, or maybe even also buy tax on the exchange, which that was absolutely crazy. And I think the tax money goes to an outside wallet outside of the US. It was crazy. I'm not sure what they're planning to do, where the money are going. But yeah, you can see here LP rewards. Look at that, almost 1 million, guys. Get farmed idiots. 15% fee on Meteoral. Fair enough, man. Yeah, crazy stuff happening. It's crazy that they had a pre-sale. It was 17%, and I think they made a few million from the pre-sale, and then the leftover allocation supply, right, to be bought was around 2.5%, guys. 2.5 to 3%, which is absolutely crazy. Imagine how diluted that is. This is why I'm telling you guys. And there was a lot of insider tokens. There was a sniper bot that sniped on everyone and sold. Again, they're saying that I've seen CoffeeZilla's space where he was talking about how he thinks those snipers are probably the team behind it, you know. And there's also the wallets that were airdropped. So I think they had like strategic advisors, you know, the team airdrop. They were selling. They made millions. Everyone made millions. Guess what? Other than who? Of course, other than the fans of Haley, the people that, you know, gave her the benefit of the doubt. Nah, man, I've seen people who sold, a guy who sold his, I think Moonberg, it was a meme coin, who sold 1.4 million to buy into her meme coin. And that, he ended up being left with 20K, if I remember, guys. 20K. First of all, who puts 1.4 million, bro, in one clip just like that? 1.4 million. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And then there's another person who said, I put my life savings into this, which, first of all, bro, at the end of the day, like, it's your responsibility. Number two, I still think she's going to get in trouble because of the pre-sale, and just generally a lot of people will sue her. It definitely will sue her. It's not looking good. At the same time, it's like, hold on, that guy who just complained about, oh, I just put my life savings and then it's down 95% or 90%. Like, what are you doing? Trusting some random girl who got, you know, viral, and then she's clearly capitalizing it. You never know, she could be taken advantage of with, you know, people reaching out. But at the same time, it's your responsibility. Everyone's an adult here. You know. But anyways, man, please be careful, guys. This is Solana at the end of the day for you. This is Solana at the end of the day. We have celebrity meme coins. I still don't get why people would buy celebrity meme coins. I get it, you're a fan of someone, but doesn't mean that they're going to be your financial advisor. What? You know, I think the only two celebrity meme coins that are doing okay is the Andrew Tate's one, the daddy one, and then the Iggy one, mother. Those are the only two I can call that are doing okay. Like, they're both of them are still carrying on shilling them. Okay, the other ones, bro, like 50 Cent, Jason Derulo, nah, bro. Like, they would stop talking about it. They would stop talking about it. It's absolutely crazy. Anyways, moving on. Roaring Kitty, guys. I'm a huge fan of Roaring Kitty. I saw the movie as well. I forgot the name of the movie. It's not just called GameStop. It's called something. Oh, Dumb Money. Yeah, Dumb Money. It was such a great movie. Roaring Kitty, man. He's an inspiration. This guy, the meaning of dedication, the meaning of believing in yourself. He ends up tweeting something, guys. You know, I'm super excited. You know, has 1.6 million. If you guys don't know, definitely recommend watching that movie. You know, I try to think of to be in his mindset, but with PulseChain. I believe in PulseChain. I don't care about the price of PulseChain today. You know, I'm even contemplating holding a lot of the tokens that I have, even till the next bull run, guys. Example, PulseX. I don't want to underestimate the power of PulseX's buy and burn. Guys, the buy and burn has already burnt 5.58%, and this is way before, you know, us being listed on centralized exchanges. This is way before we have, you know, hundreds of millions of daily 24-hour volume. Remember, the buy and burn comes from the buys and sells within any PulseX liquidity pool. Any PulseX liquidity pool. Let me show you real quick how many of the total TVL within PulseX, V1 and V2. Yeah, 714 million, guys, worth of liquidity. So, yeah, very bullish stuff. This is PulseX. This is what Uniswap couldn't do. We forked Uniswap. We made it native to PulseChain, which is how you want to be. We made it more decentralized. We gave it an IPFS link. We gave it an option for people to download and have a local host of PulseX, so you're interacting straight to the blockchain with no middleman. And now we made it deflationary. And now we have PulseX farms, the best farms in my opinion in all of crypto. This is the place where I would trust a bunch of my money, and I would sleep well at night. So welcome to PulseChain, guys. Welcome to PulseChain. Moving on to the next part. Here's just a clip from Richard Hart dancing. Here's Richard Hart dancing as he's watching the PDAI and teddy bear chart just get sent to the moon right now. You know, he actually is very smooth with his moves. Like, hold on, man. Yeah, that's the type of founder that I want to trust my life savings with. This guy deadlifts heavy as well. I showcased a video of him deadlifting like 140 kg for like 10 reps. Bro, can Vitalik do that? Don't think so. Anyways, moving on. This is basically the topic of today's video as well that I wanted to talk about. Always good to be reminded. Hold on. Always good to be reminded how things are going outside of your bubble. And this is a Reddit post from Oz Finance. What to do with 5K savings? I'm a 29-year-old male. Have 5K sitting in savings, which is generating 1.5% per annum. Is there something else I can do to bump this up to 3 to 5%? Well, let me tell you about something. And that something is called the StableSwap liquidity providing, my friend. Zero impairment loss. This is StableSwaps, stable coins. 15.21% APR, my friend. APR. This is not APY. I'm going to assume this is all APY here. Telling you, welcome to PulseChain. And that's going to be my strategy. Give me 1 second. And this is going to be my strategy. Oh, apologies, just making sure my mic is working. I was going to say, this is going to be my strategy for when I'm, obviously when I turn my altcoins into stable coins within PulseChain, either with, whatever token that I'm holding. This is going to be my strategy because I'm not rushing to turn this into like putting it into the bank and, cashing out and stuff. No. I want to take it to the next step. Turn that into a passive income machine. Okay, guys, this is how you need to think. Okay, you made $1 million. Fair enough. What are you going to do after that? You want to reinvest it? Are you going to just start spending it? Okay, where as soon as you spend $1, it's no longer $1 million anymore. You know what I mean? Leverage it, guys. Make your money work for you. That's how it is. Have multiple passive income funnels. Okay. So one way I'm gonna be doing that is in the PulseX farms and in the StableSwap liquidity. I'm gonna be showing us a tutorial today how you can enter this and make 15.21% APR, extremely low risk, guys. Zero impairment loss. It's USDT owned by Tether, USDC owned by Circle, DAI owned by MakerDAO, or known as Sky right now. They rebranded, I think. Yeah, these are all, to a certain extent, these are all very trusted stablecoins. They've withstood the test of time. They've been $1, relatively 99% of the time. DAI is really great. Obviously, USDC, really great. USDT, it's also really great. So yeah, I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on this. This is pretty cool. The fact that we have this, PulseChain really does attract every type of investor. We have meme coins. We have, DeFi stuff, and at the same time, we have farms for the liquidity providers. We have V3, the video that I showed you guys, how I'm making like 1% per day, obviously, in V3, depending on the volume, right? And now we have this, which is for the big whales who are just trying to park up their money. So that's not just collecting dust; it's making them yield while they can, either decide what to do with it next or just keep it there. This is unlimited, guys. Do remember that is unlimited. There's no like cap to it, and at the same time you can leave it. This is unlocked staking, and you own the token. You don't need to deposit it anywhere else. You can see it in your wallet. So that's good ownership. I love PulseChain, guys. I love PulseChain. So before we get to that tutorial, I'm gonna get to this part as well here. Made 1.5 million in the past few months, decided to cash it out. Not a single bank allows me to cash out more than 3K a month. You're not allowed to get rich in Eastern Europe. And this is why exactly I wanted to talk about this StableSwap. Okay. In the meantime, now he has a cap where he can't really cash out the 1.5 million. Put it in StableSwap, and then you're getting paid a salary, bro. You're getting paid a salary. Do you know how much 1.5 million in StableSwap would make you per year at these APRs, by the way, where Pulsechain is not even barely in one centralized exchange. It's not viral yet. So real quick, I'm gonna do a this is the annoying thing about PulseX though. I love it, but the annoying thing, it does the info stuff. It does take some time to load up. I mean, you know what? Let's just pull up a calculator. It's fine, easy peasy. So what we're gonna do, 1.5 million, right? 1, 2, 3 times 0.5. I think, yeah, it was 0.15 APR. Let's just say 0.55, 15.5. That is basically you getting paid 232K per year, guys. Per year, bro. Come on. And you can leave that anytime. And guess what? When you leave, it's still going to be worth 1.5 million. Bro, think like a whale until you become a whale. Wow. Wow. This is my strategy, guys. I'm telling you, this is my strategy. Y'all think I'm going to be leaving PulseChain after this bull run? No. This is like part of my identity right now. You know? Guys, like, I believe in PulseChain. I think it's going to change my life, and I want to contribute to it. Okay? I want to help people onboard to PulseChain. I want to help people be more knowledgeable about crypto in general, you know, such as making that course that you guys can check out, link in the description. You know, learning crypto. Maybe I'll make a PulseChain specific course as well about, you know, just generally in DeFi, generally about security, which I'm working right now in the background, because guys, every single week I get someone that messages me about how they lost money. Unfortunately, in Pulsechain through social engineering, or even through actual attacks, you know, viruses or Trojans and stuff like that. Really crazy. So please be careful. I am going to make that ASAP, because I feel like a lot of people who are coming into Pulsechain, they're overlooking the security side of things. Please be careful. Nobody's going to message you, especially not me as well. I'm never going to DM you first. Never share your passphrase. Never share your private key. You know, even though they might say, oh, they're different, it's okay, you can give this to me. No. No. Please change your settings in your Telegrams as well. Make it so that no one can add you to a group, because they can add you to a fake group that you think is the exact group that you're already in. And that fake group is putting fake links. You're going to click on it. You're going to connect to your wallet. Please be careful. This is why you want to have multiple wallets, multiple wallets, and multiple accounts within those wallets. Okay? Careful, guys. And of course, don't be using your laptop, your phone that has the crypto stuff. Don't be using it where you're downloading other suspicious stuff that could be infected, right? With viruses, with, I don't know, keyloggers and stuff. Be careful. So maybe perhaps consider getting an antivirus. And as well, whenever you're using public Wi-Fi, definitely consider 100% getting a VPN. If you don't have a VPN, stick to using your 5G or 4G, because that's way more secure than going to a public Wi-Fi where anyone can try to sniff, be the middleman, and see what's up. Hold on, this guy's, you know what I mean? They can see stuff like that, guys. Be careful. Anyways, moving on. We're going to show you guys in a second a big, you know, speculation here. Imagine with the stable pools, right? Because it's plural. Imagine if they add the P stables. Hold on. That's just some teasing. Big shout out to Zach. That's a interesting idea. And yeah, just PulseX. I just want to talk about it. I think I'm going to basically go on to that tutorial. Here's a tweet from Somi talking about how, yeah, PDAI has reached 4chan. Absolutely crazy. This guy talks about the proposal for PEG to reach to $1, and this guy says, what if you're wrong? Not likely. PDAI already did a 10,000x. This wouldn't happen just like that. And he said, should I clip 10k into this? How the hell do I get any of these coins? I have tons of videos on how you do that, bro. Go search it up if you're very new. How to buy PulseChain is a recent video that I've done. Go check it out. I'm gonna hopefully remember to keep it down in the description, is a practical step-by-step tutorial. Explains everything you need to know. So anyways, going back to the tutorial part, which is how you can enter the StableSwap liquidity. As you guys can see right here, 15.21% APR, right? What you want to do, you can either use the PDAI, which is the aggregator, the trusted aggregator in PulseChain. It's a third party made, but it is very credible. I've used it tons of times. It simplifies a lot of things. And then what you want to do is head over to trade in the liquidity and then go to stable right there. And then it will show you that you can add. So the different thing about this stable liquidity, it's actually a curve liquidity, right? Where it's, 3 tokens. Usually when you think of liquidity, it's 2 tokens, a dual asset token. This is a triple asset token, but at the same time, this is a plus. Okay, it's X plus Y plus Z is equal to K. The constant product formula is different than Uniswap's V2 formula, which is X times Y is equal to K. So actually, matter of fact, with this, you can only enter with one or a combination of them. And I believe as well, with a different weighting. Like, it really does not matter. So if you have like $100 of USDT, you can just go in with $100. It will rebalance itself. Like, it's fine, and that's something that I really like. But I'm going to show you guys, just in general how you can do that. Obviously, you need DAI, USDC, USDT. These are USDT, USDC, USDT. The ones are already pegged, not the P stables one. So what we're going to do, what we have left is to buy the USDT, which obviously they're all pre-listed here. So you don't need to worry about, oh my God, am I buying the right one? Do I need the contract address? It's going to be pre-listed here. Same thing with in the exchange. Look, you can just go USDT, and then it's going to be pre-listed right there. So I believe it's this one actually, USDT from Ethereum. Remember when I said EUSDT, so not this one. So we're going to click on that, and then obviously you can buy however much you want. So I'm going to be buying 60,000 worth of Pulse. And then obviously, simple as that. I do recommend using Rabbit Wallet, by the way. But here I'm just using MetaMask for now. I've basically started using Rabbit Wallet full time, and I haven't looked back since. It's 10 times better, especially for more support for PulseChain as well. So we're going to wait a little bit till that goes through. It's pending. Hopefully, 10-second block time speed, 70% quicker than Ethereum. Let's see if that is the case right now. And it is indeed. Nice. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go back to liquidity, and then we're going to click on stable, click on that, add, and then now you can just easily just click on max. And then now you have to enable them for the smart contract to actually have the allowance to be a spender on your behalf. So that's what we're going to do here. I don't like to have pending transactions, but I'm going to confirm. It was quick either way. And then, yeah, basically you can read this, by the way. It just does tell you indeed this is spending cap, so it's unlimited by default. Obviously, I do suggest everyone to treat every exchange as a zero trust. So what you want to do, instead of just giving it unlimited DAI access to your wallet, which what it means that PulseX at any moment, it can take away that DAI and spend it on your behalf. Obviously, I trust PulseX, but this is why I'm telling you, approach everything with a zero trust, as if it's not PulseX that we trust, okay? As if it's something else. So what you want to do is just change it for the amount that you're willing to deposit right now, or the maximum amount that you have. So for example, for $1.91, I'm just going to say $5. I'm going to click that, save it. And then that, again, just keeps you very safe, okay? Instead of that, I'll make another video talking about how you can revoke access to that. That's again for another topic. I don't want to keep changing the topic of the main video. So I'm just enabling the DAI, and after that, it's as simple as clicking supply. And guys, do remember with this one as well, it is a auto compounding. So matter of fact, you can turn that, which I want to check actually real quick. But yeah, I wanted to check real quick. Let's say you kept that money to compound for a whole year. How much would that become in an APY? So if you put 15 point, I'm going to assume it was 15.2 monthly. Let's say it's going to compound daily, but technically in PulseX it's compounding every single minute basically, but daily is the highest frequency you can choose. We're going to click on calculate, and that effectively turns it to 16.4 APY. Again, you know, not a huge difference. I thought it was going to be more, but hey, still not bad. 15.2% APR is really, really powerful when you think about it in terms of how zero risk this is. So anyways, going back to it, we're going to now click confirm, and it tells you the deposits and then obviously the rates, share the pool as well. So obviously you're going to be entering a pool, and then everyone gets the proportionate size of the yields, right? Output is estimated, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, that's it. You basically now confirm it. And you can add it to your wallet, the stable LP. And again, with Rabby Wallet, I'm going to assume it's going to have a really nice looking visual in your Rabby Wallet. Obviously, if not, you can use DBank to see that. And yeah, so now, if you want to go and check it out, go to stable, expand it, and this will probably take some time to update. And then you can see share of the pool, keep track of those numbers. There you go. Look at that. 14.2, I believe that's total number. So you can keep track of that, guys. You can see that number add up every single day. You can, or specifically on the pooled USD, just the pooled stuff, you know. I was going to say just to keep track of the impermanent loss. This is not V2 at all. So actually the only number that you need to look at really is this number goes up. So really cool stuff. Do remember, this APR can increase way more because of the volume. Okay, in PulseChain, imagine when the volume 10 folds, you can almost expect this, you know, to double, triple, maybe even quadruple, guys. Maybe. I don't know, maybe. So yeah, it's really powerful, let me tell you that. And as you can see, like the guy who had 1.5 million, he puts it in PulseX StableSwap. He has an unlimited salary of $232K. Absolutely crazy. And this is at these volumes that we have in PulseChain, which, by the way, these volumes, if I show you guys, it's 63.4 million. We haven't even we're not averaging above 100 million. We're not averaging 200 million daily volume. Think about it that way, guys. Think about it that way. Position yourself for the altcoin season and understand how you can exit, right? How you can take profits and then obviously turn that into passive incomes. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I'm showing you guys how my thought process is. Go check out my my Twitter, link description. Make sure you can follow it. And yeah, this is a picture that I made. He who understands PulseChain earns it. He who doesn't pays it. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna end the video there. Consider checking out my course link in the description. Join the Telegram, say hi, ask your questions, and yeah, thank you very much. Comment down below to boost the YouTube video in the algorithms. I'll speak to you later, and take care.